to start my day. Ever since that day we wed, she brings me coffee in bed. These days my life is sweet, I got no reason to complain. She makes me feel complete, I find it hard to explain how of all the things she gives me, the one I cherish most is the easiest, the cheapest, the simplest thing she does. It's just a cross. She brings me coffee in bed. There's no better way to start my day. Ever since that day we wed, she brings me coffee in bed. I'll get up to a sunrise, I'll sleep in until noon. I'll drive all night long in the light of the moon. But if I can have my druthers just before I get up, she opens my eyes with a wondrous surprise in my favorite cup. She brings me coffee in bed. There's no better way to start my day. Ever since that day we wed, she brings me coffee in bed. She brings me coffee in bed. There's no better way to start my day. Ever since that day we wed, she brings me coffee in bed. That was Coffee in Bed, written by me. And I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video, tutorial, and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox, and then come play with us. Okay, fairly straightforward song. The strum, though, is kind of irregular. In the chorus, the first line starts out with an abrupt strum. That is to say, I'm using my left hand to dampen it. See, that's my left hand doing that. Instead of, I'm stopping it, right? She brings me coffee in bed. And then I go into the basic strum, which is down, down, up, up, down. No better way to start my day. So most of the time, it's down, down, up, like the most common strum in the world, probably. Down, down, up, down. And that's the same thing in the verse. These days, my life is sweet. Right? 1, 2, sorry. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. That's pretty much it for the right hand. That's pretty much all there is. As far as chord transitions now, starting with the chorus, I'm going from F to D minor. Just drop a ring finger and that's it. And then you can think of your index finger as the stability point. I'm going to pick up my other fingers and lay that one flat. So now it's covering the first 2 strings from the floor instead of just the second. So from that D minor, see, your index finger stays right there, just flattens out. Coffee in bed, no better way to start my... And then it just arches to cover only the second string. And you go back to the F. F. By the way, I do a little bit of finger style. It's the tiniest little bit. I just screw around on that, on the A string. I'll do a, or. That's it. Just adding a little bit of interest, right? That's all I'm doing on that A string. I'm messing around on the 5th fret, the 3rd fret, and the 1st. So, however you like. I don't do it the same way twice. So, however you feel like, or not. You can just stay on the F if you want. Ever since that, on that line, again, the 3rd line is like the 1st with the abrupt strumming. Ever since that day we wed, she brings me coffee in bed. So down up on that F, that B flat, and then I just slide up 2nd fret and 3rd fret in bed. So she brings me coffee in bed. That's it. That's all that is a slide with the same shape, right? B flat, B, C, bed. Okay, now the first verse. So I got an F there. These fingers are actually in the right shape. They're just going to move over one string, right? And drop one more finger. That's your G minor. These days mine. And again, move back to the F. Barely move. Over one string. Life is sweet. And now, again, my index finger is going to flatten out. And I just move my middle finger over for that G minor 7. I got no reason. Now you notice? Exactly the same shape. This is a C. It's kind of an alternate C, right? Because that's a C and that's usually the 2nd position. But this is also a C. So I'm just sliding my G minor 7 up 2 frets. I got no reason to complain. So stay in the same shape. And then, again, the index finger curls up and just slides back down 2 frets. And you drop one more finger and you got the F. She makes me feel complete. Find it hard to explain. From here, I'm just going to roll my ring finger back to the C. I leave it stuck to the ukulele. I just roll it so that it's covering the covering the 1st string from the floor instead of the 2nd. Explain. Then you drop a B flat. How of all the things she gives me. And again, this is like we did before. We had a B flat to an F before, right? Just kind of roll your index finger up so it's arched now, only covering the 2nd fret. 2nd string. Things she gives me, the one. And this is almost back to the B flat, right? Except you leave the ring finger off for that G minor 7. One I cherish most. So from here, again, curl the index finger so it's only covered in the 2nd string, but leave it stuck to the ukulele. Most is the easiest. So these, they all have to move over one string, right? All 3 of them move over, and these 2 are moving up for that E flat. Easiest, the cheapest. Now I'm just going to move that one down 1 fret. That's all to the G minor. The simplest thing she does. It's just dark. And again, from that G minor, I'm going to slide up 2 frets, down 2 frets, pick it up, and drop a C. That's it. It's just dark rose. That's it. And that's it. The rest of the song is repetition. So now I'm going to play slow motion through the chorus and the 1st verse. The rest of it is, like I said, just repetition. So close up on my chord changing hand in slow motion. 5, 6, 7, and. She brings me coffee in bed. There's no better way to start my day. Ever since that day we wed, she brings me coffee in bed. got no reason to complain. She makes me feel complete. Find it hard to explain how of all the things she gives me, the one I cherish most is the easiest, the cheapest, the simplest thing she does. It's just dark roast. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.